Guys, Niara Marley could be arrested very soon after some group of parents, mostly women, have signed a petition to get him arrested for corrupting the minds of their children. And meanwhile, don't be surprised, actress Regina will come out tomorrow to announce that she has finally converted to Islam because of the heat that she is getting. So I'll give you details later. So guys, you already know it's your boy Adam's Link. Before I jump right into the topic, I want you guys to please first click on that subscribe button below. Click on the bell notification so you can get update on all our new content, and like this video, comment on it, and follow me on social media. On Instagram is adamslinkmedia, and on Twitter is zbra daily. So guys, Niara Marley has been dodging an arrest for a very long time after he was set free by EFCC, and this time, group of women, Nigerian women, mothers, have signed petition to get him arrested for corrupting the minds of their children. And it's quite laughable anyway, because I don't see why women should be joining force to get Niara Marley arrested because of their children have identified with being a Malian. I don't really understand that kind of scenario, but that is what Niara Marley is facing right now. I think about more than 100 have signed that petition, and they are trying to get it to up to 10,000. And I believe maybe if the petition grows up to 10,000 signatures to get him arrested, the Lagos police and the federal government might decide to hear the cry of these mothers. But let me tell you, is Niara Marley actually responsible for raising your kids? Is he actually responsible for raising all those women kids? Like, if I really check out Niara Marley's song, it's not even different from every other song that every other person singing out there. Whiskey, Davido, or Techno, every other person singing out there, or Tiwa Savage. It's the same thing. The only difference is that he uses Yoruba to sing this song. That's the only difference. It's the same thing they are both singing. So why do people just want to just nail Niara Marley? All because, and you can see some pastors even preaching against him, preaching against their kids being in Mali. In fact, check out this clip.
I banish the spirit of Mali in your children, in your grandchildren's lives, in the name of Jesus Christ. My children will graduate.
That is a pastor holding a whole prayer section based on Niara Marley, casting out Niara Marley, Malians from their children. That is so laughable, honestly. Like, you guys need to work on your parental skills instead of going after Niara Marley, because he's just singing his music to make money. That's the holy music he knows how to sing. That is what the youth want. So allow him to sing. He will never stop singing it, and no amount of competition that people write, people sign, that will ever get him arrested, except if he gets into trouble. And I don't see Niara Marley get into trouble. And if you check out recently, Niara Marley have been trying to water down the rules of being a Malian. Like the other one he said, you can enjoy your youth, but don't destroy your future. So that is a very good rule. Like, don't be surprised tomorrow that Regina might come out to announce that she has converted to Islam. Mainly because of this. I'll be hearing report that, yeah, she's really facing some heat, some not that hot now, from Nedowoko and Nedowoko family. And meanwhile, Nedowoko wives, other wife, have all converted to Islam. And it was part of the agreement that made Nedowoko marry Regina Daniels. That was part of the agreement. So now it's time for Regina Daniel to fulfill that agreement and come back to Islam. Just the same way other wives converted to Islam after marrying Nedowoko. So don't be surprised that tomorrow Regina Daniels comes out to announce that she has finally converted to Islam. Well, I'm going to revisit this topic again in the video, but meanwhile, let me talk about Mr. Jollof. You guys already know that comedian Mr. Jollof, and I want to talk about the comment he made about Kobe Bryant, this late basketball who passed away due to helicopter crash. So after
Kobe Bryant don't die. Breaking news: Kobe Bryant don't die. Helicopter where they used to go run All-Star match and not kill them. So basketball when they play not kill them. Now what you use, they use their money buy. This on lifestyle, everything that don't kill Kobe Bryant. So this is a message to now when they make up for life now go buy what you go kill now. No na left for Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant don't die now. Now they go do Koromajo for your house now. They only boy the party at the soup down for Kobe Bryant house now. So Kobe Bryant don't die. Kobe Bryant don't die. He don't die.
I don't know what the kind of message he was trying to point out, but he was making a funny statement saying that, oh, this guy used this money to buy what made him die, like what killed him, that this guy used this money to buy what killed him, and that's an helicopter, and that artists out there or anybody out there who has money shouldn't be buying should be spending their money on the irrelevant things. That was what he was trying to point out. I don't know the kind of message he was trying to point out. But the question I have for him is that, okay, you have money, right? Why did you buy a car? Why not Trek? Why not Trek? So you buying the car and another person buying the private jet. What's the difference between you two? Why not Trek? Since you think that if somebody make money, it doesn't necessarily have to spend his money on something that will enable him to move from one place to another in a very easy mode. Why not Trek? That is my message. That is my question to him. Like, he was really making all sorts of talk. Like, I don't really understand the message he was trying to point out. But I think before he should have spoken, I think we really need to sit down and think about what he has to say. Or if he doesn't have anything to say, any meaningful thing to say, he should just sit down and keep quiet, because you cannot be making that kind of flimsy excuses, saying all those kind of stuff, asking why somebody is using his money to buy expensive things like buying private jet, because I don't see the difference between somebody buying a bicycle when he has the money and somebody buying a private jet. You buying that bicycle because of easy movement, or you buying a cow, or no, you buy the horse to move around because of easy movement, because that is what you can afford. So you buying a car with your own money because of easy movement, because he was filming in the car, and somebody buying a private jet. There's no difference between you two. You guys are the same. So don't try to make it feel like you are better off because you are just riding a car. And bet me, if God bless you today with billions of dollars you don't even expect, the first thing he is going to do is to buy a private jet. Buy a yacht. He will buy a private jet that they have not even seen before in this hell. So you should keep quiet. Meanwhile, guys, there's this video of a Nollywood actor. I believe you guys know this guy, Hennes Azuzu. Yeah. Somebody saw him in a very devastating state, like he was suffering. You can see the video I'm showing right now. He was really suffering, and this guy decided to bring him out there and talk about his what he is facing. And I know some of you, when you were young and you guys were like really fan of Nollywood movie, you have seen this guy on several movies. I've seen him, and for a long while I've not seen him. It just quickly, I don't really recall, but I know there was somebody like this. I know he was really active in Nollywood acting as at then, but all of a sudden it just vanished. Nobody was hearing from him again. But now they said he has stroke, and now somebody saw him begging on the road, and this guy made a video and was calling out Nollywood industry, like disgracing them, and they're like saying that, see, your colleague is here and your colleague is passing through this kind of stuff and you cannot even help him. And meanwhile, don't forget, if it's a lady who have acted the same thing that this guy have acted on Nollywood, who have made movie, you will see that lady buying cars, buying houses, and you keep wondering, is it not the same Nollywood that these guys are hustling, the same thing that these guys are acting. So what is the difference? What is the difference? That's to tell you there's something involved, and they are not paid well. Like, take for instance Regina going abroad now, flexing, going moving on private jet, buying all the designer, the diamond. Do you think it's Nollywood money? No, it's her husband money. That is why Nollywood is just an exposure. He exposed you for possible billionaire suitors to the women, but to the men, I don't know what it's exposing them to, because it's quite hard. It's really, really hard for the men in Nollywood industry, but I think it's quite easy for the women in Nollywood industry. So guys, before I go, I'm going to release the audio of this video so that you guys will hear it. So as you hear it, make sure you click on that subscribe button below, like this video, comment on it, share it on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, adamslinkmedia, and on Twitter, Zebradilla. One thing I was quite surprised about is haircut. How can you be suffering and still have that shiny spec haircut? So guys, enjoy the video and have a good day. Bye.
Yes. Now I'm just directing to Nollywood. This one of Nollywood star, everybody knows. We were surprised seeing him in this kind of condition. And what is they call here?
Just right.
Asking men, Nigerian men, to assist him when you have Nollywood people. They are just there doing anything they like, but they don't help themselves. You understand? So we are calling on Nollywood to come assist their member. It's not only to act him. This guy cannot even walk. So they need to come to the die edge. Not when he dies and they will come and do big burial.